What's your actual largest Twitch streaming online score? I've seen some nice ones from you.
Largest score was 93,000 in the Party Poker Million. It was about May last year, so about a year ago. That was my largest score. I did have a 25K score in the WPT actually. Last time it came around, it was a 1K event. I think had like 4th place or something like that. So yeah, I had a couple of nice 20K scores this year. But yeah, 93 was the biggest one. And yeah, I'm gonna be in the WPT big time coming up too. Just every time one of these series come around, it's like, okay, here's my chance. Another big score's coming up. Like make those, make the dent in the Twitch listing. Like get people excited, get people hyped. So yeah, I think the last year I've managed to improve quite a bit this last year. I've done some higher level study, and I just think my overall understanding of like my understanding of higher level intricate spots, I think has gone up quite a bit this year, and how to maneuver those spots. I think like back in 2016, I was still learning basic stuff, like just figuring out how to even get around like a poker hand, and now it's a lot more intricate and a lot more advanced. And, I'm studying more now than ever. So it's not something that I've kind of, took my foot off the gas with, because I'm playing high stakes now, like you hop into a 1K, a 3K, a 2K every weekend, or a few of those. And it's like, you better be prepared, because those games are tough. They're really, really tough. And like, I want to put up those scores in those games for my stream, because that's what's popping off on Twitch now. Like, I don't know if you've kept your eye on the Twitch listing over the last year, but it's like, there's a bunch of more big names that are playing 5Ks and 10Ks like every single day. So, the 55s and the 109s, they're just not hitting quite the same on Twitch. So right. Yeah, it's like, you just got to be good. You got to be good. It's more important now than ever to be good, even after playing for so long.
Didn't you have a huge scare like a week before too or something? You were traveling and got really sick?
Well, a month before, like let's say, yeah, about 3 weeks before, we were still in Malta, and I had a serious reaction to peanuts. Like, I'm deathly allergic to peanuts and nuts, and I had like a reaction where I had to go to the hospital, and like they had to hook me up to IVs, and I was like there for 12 hours or whatever. And like I came home, and I was basically scared to eat at that point, because I had never had a serious reaction to like my allergy. So I was like, I gotta shove my face with food, but I'm scared that I'm gonna have a reaction and die. So I had to go through that problem, like that anxiety. But then on top of that, I was, I just felt like sick. Like I couldn't really stuff me. So I don't know. I guess there was a little bit in there where that was a bit of a scare. That was crazy. What was that feeling? I mean, that was a monumental score, right? What did you get? 75 Gs. 75 in there, like, Gs, what did that do for you in your bankroll and life at the moment? It was huge for my life. It didn't change anything poker wise, but to actually have a chunk of money, because I didn't really I had some money before that, but like it was like, wow, I have 75,000 US to just sit there and like do whatever I want with. Like, I'm not like, I have money. I see, the thing is, I never worked actually growing up. I never worked. I didn't have like standard jobs. I didn't work at a restaurant. So I kind of had no money growing up through high school. And then I went to university for a year, but then like I still wasn't working. And then I did this thing with JAIME, and I made enough. I made enough to like, save some up or whatever, but like rent was expensive. And then we went traveling, and like rent basically ate up all my money. And I wasn't making money from poker yet, because I was in the micro stakes. So like I never had a lot of money until right now. Like right this moment was the first time I actually had money. So it was actually pretty big for my lifestyle, for sure. It was pretty big. Yeah. Okay. So the second bet, I mean, we were just riding off hype. That's what happened. Like we had conquered this bet, and JAIME was kind of thinking like, hey, let's like, maybe we can compound this into something like crazy, like we can compound this into a double bet where we both get shredded, and like his argument was that the risk reward of it is actually like really solid in terms of if we complete it, it's like book deals and this and that, and like we're gonna be on the cover of this magazine and this magazine. Essentially to go from where he was weight wise to 10% body fat, and the story behind it. Like his argument was that like it will be a game changer for us forever if we win. And I was like, okay, that makes sense to me. I know I can get there to 10%. And so I was like, okay, like let's risk. So what we did is we risked a third, 25K, I believe it was. I think it was 3-1 to get to 10% body fat. So yeah, we kind of went on the track, and you know, I got down to 12%. I was on track to get there, and Jamie just ran into his own struggles along the way and just realized that we weren't going to get there. And yeah, it was an L. But you're right, it wasn't a story. People weren't following along. And I think that's also part of it, is that like Jamie and I weren't together. We weren't producing vlogs about it. There was no hype. There was no like community behind us to like kind of egg us on to win. You know, it was just like a little short-sighted, I think. But
what is it like? Do you feel like, is this do you have a plan? Do you think, because I mean, I'm 34, I feel like I could stream or do content for another 2 decades. So what do you feel like? Do you feel young? Are you feeling old? Has it worn on you? People get burnt out on Twitch. We've seen it with some of the greats at different times, either fully going away, taking a step back. Do you feel burnt out? What do you do when you do get burnt out? I'm gonna ask you 12 questions at once, and then you just pick whatever you like. That's how I like to do it. So pick one.
Well, I'm not burnt out. No, I don't have a plan for, I don't have like a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan. Right now it's still Twitch. It's just still Twitch and growing my audience. You know, like I was talking about earlier, like I do feel like I'm starting to want to, you know, branch outward when it comes to what I can do in poker. Like I noticed that other people take more time off than I do to do things that are in, like, go to a live event or go to this, and they don't seem to get punished for it once they've hit a certain stream size. So like I feel like I'm at a point now where like going to some events and like going on a trip here, trip there, maybe doing a vlog with, I don't know, maybe visiting you in Miami and like doing a vlog, like that kind of stuff. I don't think I would be punished as much these days, and like that's stuff that I really want to do. Yeah, we talk quite a bit still. We talk I'd say a few times a week, because we play games together sometimes. We both play Valorant, actually. So yeah, we'll play some games, and we'll be on a Discord call for a few hours and chat. So like we have a lot of time to talk. And then, you know, Jamie's getting deeper into his poker study. So we've been actually talking some poker lately as well, like once a week or whatever. We'll talk about hands, and yeah, we keep up quite a bit. And of course, party poker, like he's kind of let me know like what's going on with like when I'm doing challenges and this and that. So yeah, we are in steady contact. Haven't been able to see each other forever since January 2020. I haven't seen Jamie in person. So
tell me a bit about your YouTube and what's happening here, because you got a nice following here as well. Got some nice banners, nice videos made. What is your content outlook like? Do you have an editor? Give me a process on how a video gets put out for you.
Yeah, so these are all, well, most of these are stream highlights. So if I have any good streams where I have any kind of deep run, I'll send it over to my editor, which I work with Party Poker for that, and yeah, they just chop it up, make a nice little highlight video, and I try to get a few of those out every week. And I love having a YouTube community too. That's kind of another thing. That's another thing I want to do better, is I would like to be a YouTuber as well. I don't know if you feel like a YouTuber yourself, like you have a separate community there. Like for me right now, it's just I stream on Twitch and I'll just throw my stuff on YouTube. But like I don't really connect with the YouTube guys. But I'd like to switch that around and try to get personal with YouTube, because it's I don't know, it's just a fun platform. I think I've done this backwards. Like all the traveling and the vlogging that Jamie did and like all these experiences, if I could just transfer those all to now, like where my current personality is and like my current stream is and what I want to do and what I enjoy, that would be perfect, man. Like I want to do everything that I did in 2017. I want to do now. Like I'm ready for that again. Like I want to do the travel. I want to do the stream house. I want to do the stream boat. You know, that's I'm looking forward to all that kind of stuff, man. I was much more in my shell back then, just trying to figure out what the heck was going on. And yeah, now I just want to do fun stuff. Fun stuff.